Hello and welcome to The Final Whistle, the show that covers UCLan's teams in the Bucks League and competitions. I'm Allan Martin and today I'm joined in the studio by sports journalism students James Richardson and Louise Waters. This week it was Cup week for most of our sports teams. The men's first badminton team drew 4 each against Man Met, but as it was a cup game there had to be a winner, so let's find out how they got on.
It was a thrilling encounter at Sir Tom Finney Sports Centre with both teams very evenly matched. UCLan started by taking the lead through Matthew Batcher, but Man Met evened the score in the next match. Each side got a win in the doubles round. James Torts and Matty Timms won their games, while Arnaldo Solorzano and Seriab Khan lost theirs. In the next round of games, the results switched around. Matthew Batcher lost his game, but Dan Porter took vengeance and won his match. James Torts and Matty Timms won their second match as well, but Arnaldo and Seriab got another loss, which took the total score to 4-4. Because it was a cup match, results had to be made by individual games won, and UCLan came on top 9 against 8.
So it was good to see, even with the game going into extra time, that the guys came out on top in the end.
Yeah, I mean, being decided on individual performances is always a tough way to go. It was a bit tense for the team as they were, but they came out on top 9-8. It was a good result in the end. And James Torch, the captain, he put in some really good performances, and the side as a whole did really well. So an impressive performance.
And do you think, Louise, as well, with the fact that it did go into extra time, that it helps the team's confidence knowing that when in doubt that they can finish a game off?
Going into extra time, that is what they needed, and the confidence built up throughout the whole of the game. And yeah, they got into a draw, and it's not the best way to win, but hey, UCLan won, and that's what we needed.
Captain James Torch was more than happy with his team's performance, and we spoke to him after the game.
Yeah, I think it went quite well. Obviously it was a cup game against a team in the division below, so I think we're quite confident in the first place that we were going to win it, but obviously you have to come out and you have to play the best you can. So it was a tough game, but yeah, I think we enjoyed it, and it's nice to winning it for the down the cup.
The badminton ladies also managed to keep their cup run going with a 6-2 win over Manchester First. So the girls really capping off a good day in the badminton altogether.
Definitely, 6-2, what a win. That is what we needed. Like, both badminton teams are doing so well this season, and the ladies are doing well in the league, which is what they need to take into the cups.
Yeah, and pulling form from the league into the cup is a really important thing to do. I mean, because if you go into the cup and lose a game, that can shatter your confidence for both competitions, and you don't want that.
It was also a good day for our hockey teams, with both men's beating their teams 8-0 and 9-0 respectively. Unfortunately, the girls' second team lost their game 2-0, but the girls' first thrashed their rivals Liverpool John Moores by 20 goals to 1. Great cup day keeps on going, this time in the hockey, but it seems like the girls, they stole the show.
They were amazing. Women's First did an amazing job, 20-1. Liverpool was not expecting that, definitely. It's unbelievable.
And can't forget the guys, obviously, with their winning their games 8-0 and 9-0.
True, massive victories as well. I mean, not quite impressive as 20-1, but 8-0 and 9-0 are not results to be frowned at all. Definitely good games.
The results kept on rolling in as the men's football produced vital cup wins. The seconds are through to the next round after a 2-0 victory over bitter rivals Lancaster. The fourths won 6-4 against Man Met, and the fifths won 6-0 against Kiel. Do you feel like within the football and all the sports as well that a good cup run, all the teams have done well this week, but a good cup run will help build confidence for the rest of the season?
Definitely. Cup runs, it makes you more competitive, which is what you need, especially in the football. We have a big rivalry with Lancaster. We need to beat them. They're a good form team, and this is what we need. And being competitive in a cup, that's definitely what we need.
Yeah, and I think certainly for a boost to morale, maybe if your league form's not good and you take out a team in the league above, that's booster confidence in every way, and at the end of the day it's silverware, and we could all do with some more of that in the UCLan cabinet.
So all in all, it was a good week for UCLan, with most of our teams through to the next round of their cups. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thanks to James and Louise for joining us. I'm Allan Martin, and that was The Final Whistle.